Good afternoon. Welcome to Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for April 29th through May 13th. And the flow hasn't changed all that much from the last couple of days. We still have our trough in the west, ridging across the east. And this will feature in this flow. We will have a frontal system will produce widespread rain and storms in the plains. You see it right here. And then that system will bring heavy rain to lower Mississippi Valley, possible with resulting in flooding. And then the next boundary will affect the east and the central states later in the week. You see it here. Bringing another rain storms. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for May 5th. Oh, I want to back up a little bit. We're going to talk about the rainfall amounts in the east. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Okay. For the central plains in the lower Mississippi Valley. You can see here we have 2 to 4 inches of rain here. This will be the biggest threat. And then that's the GFS. The European has a little bit less, about 1 to 2 inches. And then we'll look at the deterministics GFS for the amount of energy in the atmosphere. Doesn't show all that much here. And then we'll look at the GFS convection inability, and it shows the greatest threat here across central and southern plains. And then as we go later in the period, then you can see there's more activity here across Texas and parts of the lower Mississippi Valley. Okay, we're going to look at the period for, May 4th to the 8th. And most of the models depicting a flow transitioning more to a zone of flow at above normal heights. But if you look at the GFS, they have a deep trough here with upper low near the Great Lakes in the east, ridging in the west. That could be happening. There's a little bit of troughing trying to occur over Eastern Asia, and the AO will be negative, so I got to see if that materializes. But for the most part, these models are showing, the rest of the models are showing a zone of flow with above normal heights. So I'm going with this forecast. For this forecast period, I'm calling for below normal temperatures here with anomalies near 4 degrees, below normal, above normal temperatures here with anomalies of 6 degrees or more, mainly across the orange area. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is near 35%. Now we're going to look at the period for May 9th to the 13th. And the GFS continues to have a deep trough here in the east, a deep ridge here in the west, where the other models are keeping more of a zone of flow. The ensembles are similar to its operational run, but the trough is further off in the western Atlantic. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for below normal temperatures here with12 near 4 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures here with anomalies could be more or in excess of 12 degrees above normal, mainly across this area here. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is nearly 40%, mainly across the northern Rockies and northern Northwest, and below normal precipitation here. And the probability of occurrence is near 35%. So that's the long-range weather forecast discussion for April 29th to May 13th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.